Catch a vibe with Big Hass, only on Pulse 95.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Catch a Vibe with me, Big Hass, right here. Catch a Vibe is actually Pulse's first music-dedicated radio show. It's an honor, really, to do this. Today is episode number 13, and I want to say thank you for everybody who's been showing love. I want to shout out the artists and the musicians that I had on. I'm so proud of the diversity that we have, and I've always said it, you know, I'm like a stepping stone for every artist, singer, songwriter, a musician. This is what this show is all about, in terms of shedding light, and not only shedding light. I sometimes have issues with that word, just getting to know them on a human level and getting to know their story and getting to know their challenges. What do they do when they're feeling down? All that. So thank you so much for the love. You can definitely catch all the episodes on our YouTube channel, Pulse 95 Radio, and definitely listen to it on podcast. Man, oh man, today's guests, brothers and sisters, obviously Emirati, British singer, songwriter, dancer. For me, you know, when an artist impacts you, even if it's for one record, you go like, there's something special. I know that, you know, me and this artist come from different generation, but there is impact right there. And I've always believed a human being with no impact has no life. And this is where she comes in and impacts my life in a nice way. She's one of the most, I think, hard-working artists that we have. She's like, you know, hustling. She's trying to find herself. She's trying to discover herself. And that journey alone, when you see that, whether you're a supporter of music or no, whether you're a fan or no, that journey is respectful and so beautiful to see an artist evolve and get into things, make mistakes, not make mistakes, all these things as the journey. I think her support system is incredible. She has an amazing support system. We're going to get to know her more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the one, the only, Alya. We're going to say Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
How you doing, fam?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you so much for coming through, and thank you for your time and energy. I kind of want to talk about, obviously, you're Emirati British. How did music get into your life? And I know for a fact, Alya, that someone like this lady right here made an impact in your life. Aretha Franklin. Yeah. So, you know, like when we hear, obviously, someone with your age, like Aretha Franklin, who else like inspired you?
James Brown, Beyonce. I just love music. There's too many names that I can't even, like Erykah Badu. I love Erykah Badu. Yeah,
I was like,
she's amazing.
When I read that you like a fan of Erykah Badu and Aretha Franklin, these are like, you know, obviously legends in the game. Yeah. What attracted you to music? Like, what is it about these artists that you were like, okay, I love this?
I feel like they're just the like OG artists that like paved the way for artists like now and like
Facts.
Literally are legends, and I'm thankful that I know about them because of my mum, because she really brought me up around like old music.
Shout out to her.
That was like the music that started like making music what it is now. So like she's the one that really introduced me to all of those artists, and I've kind of like kept her new with like the new artists. She keeps me old.
Love that.
Yeah.
No, but I'm gonna be fair here and honest. A lot of, you know, I've seen a lot of artists also get inspired from that, but then they kind of forget what they fall in love with, and I'm not saying it's a wrong thing or no, but you kept this OG kind of, you know, flavor and inspiration coming through, which I think is reflecting into music. I'm a person that don't like to put, you know, artists in the box. Like, mashallah, you're like, you do pop, soul, and you're gonna get into a lot of things. How difficult and how did it feel when you wanted to take this seriously and take that step? Like, you know, not just doing like this covers here and there, not just a hobby. When was it that sparked that, hey, I'm an artist?
Yeah, I think that's always like kind of what I wanted, what I wanted to do, but it was just me, like kind of just, you know, like singing here and there, singing for the family and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then growing up seeing my mum singing and like being surrounded by music, and like growing up and going and seeing like artists that are like the OG artists in Dubai, like Abri and people like that, and like being so inspired by them. And then I think like around like COVID time. I feel like we all had like realizations in COVID time.
Facts.
Me and my mum just like had a conversation. I was like, I really want to do this, and we were like, okay, let's just go and see what we can do, and started writing my first song then. And it was a hard process, but I mean, now I've gotten into my groove. I feel like it's getting easier. Speaking
of Abri, I remember talking about you about 4 years ago. And he's like, yo, this, Ali. I was like, yeah, I've seen him around. I'm like, yeah. So when you get like that OG status, like in the UAE, I think he's one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion.
He is the best.
Yeah, how does it feel to get embraced? And I know you got shouted out by people like, the Simon, Cows of the world. But to get a shout out from someone like that, from Abri, who's I think one of the best musicians in the world, in my opinion, what does it mean to you?
I feel like the recognition from him, like I always seek for his approval.
Nice.
Like whenever, like if I have to perform in front of him, you better perform you better perform well, otherwise that's bad. Like shame on you.
Love that.
Yeah, like. I feel like everyone like sees him as like, oh, the OG artist.
Fact.
And all of this, but like at the end of the day, I've known him since I was like 8, dancing around when he's performing. So I feel like we have a different kind of relationship. And
he told me that.
Yeah.
And it's nice that he's seen you evolve in a different way as well.
Yeah.
What would you say you learned from him, since we're talking about Abri? Like, what would you say is one thing? Like, because he's mad humble, really talented. I don't think sometimes he knows how great he is.
No, he doesn't. I feel like one, being humble. I feel like loads of people forget that, and I feel like that's the number one thing that you should always strive to be, is humble. Like if you're not humble, like why don't you want to be humble? I just don't understand that. Like he's one of the best of the best, and he still like is so down to earth and just like acts like any other normal person. So why would anyone else act differently?
Love that.
So
shout out to Abri. Let's give him a big round of applause. Abri,
love you, Abri.
We love you, sir. I know that you take pride in your songwriting, because obviously you're like you're a singer, obviously songwriter and dancer. Like this is like this is entertainment, right? Tell me about the songwriting process. And how did it evolve? Obviously, from you first starting till now, what do you think it evolved in Alya? Obviously, you grew up.
Yeah.
But what in the songwriting process? What evolved?
I feel like I started kind of believing in my songwriting, because I feel like the first song that I did, I was like, I really didn't think I could do it. Like, I just kind of kept hearing the beat that I wanted to write to, and I was just like, oh, I can't do it. But then when I actually sat down and said like, no, come on, I can do this. Like, it came like really, really easy. And like as I've gone along, the writing process has gotten easier, and I've like kind of started mixing up what I've been writing about, because I feel like it's easy to get stuck on writing in the same way.
Wow. Repeat that again.
It's easy to get stuck on writing the same thing again.
No, I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people fall into that.
Yeah.
And sometimes they make it their comfort zone, but it's not really reflecting, their art. Oh, wow. See, that's deep. Young, but she could write a thesis on that. I definitely want to talk about, obviously, your background. Did it play a role? But that's, coming up. I still want to kind of talk about that feeling that you had when you first released the song. Take me through that day, if you remember, and how nervous were you? How excited were you? You're embarking on a journey that, obviously a lot of people are going to be judging you, seeing you, all these things, liking the music, not liking the music. That's all part of it.
Yeah.
How did Alya feel at that point?
I was really excited. I brought all the people that were in the music video to come and watch the music video we had done.
I like that.
And I feel like in the beginning it was such a struggle, because obviously I was just a new artist. No one really knew me. It was hard to get brands or anyone's support in the video. So I literally had to go and buy some really expensive clothes, leave the tags on, and go and return them after the music video. So
love it.
Yeah, it was surreal. It was amazing. I was so excited to be able to actually see wow, I've watched so many people's music videos, and now I'm going to watch my own.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's exciting, right? Yeah. You should take pride in that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be right back, but I wanna play a song, which is I think the one with Tak. Shout out to Tak.
Shout out to Tak.
Shout out to Tak. Where were you? Tell me a little bit about that record.
So this is the first record that I actually recorded with Tak.
Nice.
And
This is fire.
yeah. And I just heard the beat and I was like, wow, this is a bop. Like this is could be something really cool and like fun and like different from what I've done before.
Facts.
So yeah, it was just a fun process. The video, making the music video for this was
video
so
looks
much
fun.
Like it was amazing. Yeah, I love this.
What's the sort of feedback you got from this record?
I feel like everyone, because like obviously I'm still young in the industry. I feel like everyone felt like that was kind of like a change in my music and like something a bit more different than what I'd done before. A bit more me.
You know, check out the new stuff. You still, this is another elevation that's coming up. But yeah, we're gonna play that record. Shout out to Tak again. Go follow him. He's an amazing artist. Bass right here. So this is Alya. Where Were You? Featuring Tak, and we are on Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a Vibe with this incredible Emirati British singer, songwriter, dancer, but most importantly, a human being. Keep it locked. We're gonna be right back.
Catch a Vibe with Big Hass, only on Pulse 95.
We are back right here, Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a Vibe with me, Big Hass. Airs every Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m. on this beautiful station. Obviously, Pulse 95 Radio, Sharjah's, first and only English radio station. And Catch a Vibe is the first music-dedicated radio show. We are with Emirati British singer, songwriter, dancer, human being, Alya. Alya, I know that Sharjah's home.
Yeah.
For you, right?
This is where I'm from.
Amazing. How does it feel to have a radio interview in your hometown? Like
it's actually really cool because I feel like there is nothing like that here in Sharjah. So it's nice to be able to do something to represent.
It's an honor to have you. Speaking of representation, mashallah alayki, I'm so proud because obviously you are Emirati and British, and that combination is, incredible. I feel like there's a lot of things that can, happen your way. I want to know, in what way, if any, did that impact, you as an artist?
I feel like growing up with two like completely different cultures.
Facts.
I feel like it's made me a better artist. Like having a bit of like, I love Arabic music and I love like English music. So I feel like they both kind of like mix with like how I sing. Sometimes my runs might sound a bit like, like Arabic music, but then I have the vibes from English. Like, yeah, you know?
Okay. I got to ask you a question. It might be uncomfortable, but, it's up to you whether to answer or no. But I'm sure living in the UAE and the Arab region, you get maybe some sort of pressure about, hey, what about the Arabic? Why don't you sing in Arabic? How does that go? Because to be honest, look, I'll share something with you. I've been doing this since 2007, and I've had my share of opinions about that. And I think that, if you're Arab, you got to rap Arabic. But then I realized that every human, express themselves in a different way. Do you deal with this pressure at all? Like in sort of like, yo, hey, Alya, Emirati, you gotta sing Arabic.
100%. I feel like when I was younger as well, I felt very, very pressured. I feel like everyone, especially the people that I was like working with at the time, were like, you need to do Arabic music. You need to incorporate Arabic in your music. And I'm like, but that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not what I want to do. Like, at the end of the day, I'm half Emirati and I'm half British. Yeah. And like, my final goal is to be like international and like everyone can connect with like English music.
Facts.
Like people can connect with Arabic music, but English music is more marketable. Like everyone will be able to enjoy that music, and why shouldn't an Emirati be on the map singing English music?
No, I like that, and I think for me this is what I made peace with it as well. Like the sentence that you need to. No, she doesn't need to, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't need. Like you do what you find.
You do you.
Yeah, that's it. Support system. I mean, the support system you see. Like we're here with your mom. God bless her. What does it mean, like, to have that support? Like, genuinely, I'm talking about to you as Alya right now, as this young artist that's venturing into this in the Arab region.
Yeah.
You gotta be a doctor, an engineer. You gotta. Yeah. Most of the parents are just worried about your income as well. Like, are you able to sustain yourself as an artist? What does it mean to you?
I feel like if I didn't have my mum, I wouldn't have been able to like accomplish everything that I have done.
Wow.
Like she has supported me, and obviously her being a singer and having experiences, like kind of similar experiences of that, like as the same age as me when she was back in the day doing her stuff. She's like had experience with that, so she could give me advice with it.
She knows the ins and outs.
Yeah. She like, I wouldn't have been able to do anything that I'm doing now without her, and she's always there supporting me, no matter if it's like if it's not good income, if it is good income, like she knows that that's what I want to do, and she's gonna push me and like support me till I get to where I want to be, where I'm making loads of money and I can sustain it.
Shout out to Mama, of course. Shout out to you. Really, this is amazing. And what do you sing? Like, what's your favorite song together? Like, do you sing together? Is that like is that a thing?
Yeah, we do sing together. We like singing "Ribbon in the Sky" by Stevie Wonder together.
No, what?
Yeah, and we like singing Beyonce. What's it called? One Beyonce song. I can't remember what it's called. One of her old school ones, but yeah.
Oh man, love that. Oh, that's Stevie Wonder. Wow. But see, this is where you come in, and for me, like again, we're from a different generation. I love the fact that you give an homage or a salute to this school, like the Stevie Wonders, the Aretha Franklins.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, right. Can I ask you a question? How is a lady with your young age connecting with somebody like an Aretha Franklin or a James? Like, what is it about it? Because I've seen people saying, like you've seen reactions sometimes on YouTube. But people listening to Queen or like Sting or like all these greats, and they get shocked. They didn't even know that existed. Young guys, like 15, 16.
Yeah.
In what way do you connect with these guys?
I feel like it's just like in me. Like it's like something that it just like hits different when you hear them. Like when I hear them, I get goosebumps all over my body, and I'm just like, wow. Like this is what music should like sound like still till this day. I feel like some people have lost that. And like when you go back and you listen to that, you're like, oh my God, like that's how it should be. Like people just singing their heart out, and it doesn't matter.
Dropping jewels, ladies and gentlemen.
Like it doesn't matter about if like, do you think anyone cared back in the day when like who James Brown was like with, or how much money he had, or what car he was driving? It was about the art that he was doing and the record that he was releasing and what they were hearing. Wow.
I'm just looking at you, Mom, right now. How proud are you? Like super proud. We're definitely gonna try to get Mom as well on this show. But listen, you've sent me a couple of beats. We're gonna put you in test right now.
Okay.
This is what we call hyena mode in hip hop, meaning like how hungry you are.
Okay.
Just like we want to hear you. I know there's one cover, and obviously there's a record that we're gonna talk about. That this is kind of the new one.
Yeah.
For you. So I guess. Tell me about what is this cover you're gonna sing for us?
I'm gonna be singing Billie Eilish, Future.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Billie Eilish. Can you talk about Billie Eilish? Because like I think no one how she rose to fame and all that. Like obviously from the bedroom as a songwriter and with her brother and all that stuff. Yeah. No one really thought at that point as well the kind of music she does.
Yeah.
In what way does Billie Eilish, and maybe she sees this interview someday. In what way does Billie Eilish inspire you?
I feel like she's so down to earth. She's true to who she wants to be in her music. I feel like she's very family orientated as well, because like she still makes her music with her brother in their bedroom. She still lives in the same house. Like it's still all the same.
Wow.
And her writing is insane.
Wow.
So.
No, I see. I love that you said that. That's amazing. I've asked a lot of people this question. No one has mentioned that point about the family and how close they are. No one has mentioned that point. So that shows me that, Alya, God bless you. Okay, cool. Let's see. This is obviously, what song is it? Yeah.
Future.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me know if this works.
Okay, cool. I can't seem to focus, and you don't seem to notice I'm not here. I'm just a mirror. You check your complexion to find your reflections all alone. I have to go. Can't you hear me? I'm not coming home.
Wow.
Do you understand? I've changed my plans, 'cause I'm in love with my future need her, and I'm in love, but not with anybody here. I'll see you in a couple years.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what? Wait. Like, I have a moment right here. Like, I just want to have a moment of reflection. Wow. I'm a radio guy. That's my job to put words out. Yo, Alya, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Seriously, that was incredible. In every single, I don't know what to say, every single second. Yeah, I definitely need a break after this because seriously, wow, that was amazing. Okay, so you're the radio host right now. Which record of you want to play next? We got Love War. We got Love Promise is nice.
Yeah, let's play Love Promise.
Love Promise.
Yeah.
Tell me about Love Promise. It's one of your earliest, right?
Actually, no, it was
a couple of years ago, was it?
Yeah, ish. I think it was like one of like a nice chilled kind of vibe that I like had done, and I feel like I hadn't done a song like that yet, and it was just like a really easy and nice song to write. I feel like it's really just light-hearted and
nice. I like that. All right, we're gonna play Love Promise by Alya, amazing singer, songwriter, dancer, artist, human being. And we're going to be asking her next about some of the challenges, what are the difficulties, what does she do when she's feeling down, all these things that's coming up at Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a vibe. This is Alya with Love Promise. Keep it locked.
Catch a vibe with Big Hass, only on Pulse 95.
We are back on Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a vibe. Right here. Obviously, it's our 13th episode, and man, oh man, I got with me Alya, who is a Emirati, British singer-songwriter, dancer. Alya, thank you so much for coming through. You're wow. I gotta say, I'm pretty shocked, and I'm blessed. It's a really nice feeling that I have right now, knowing how you're thinking. And this has just been a 20-minute conversation with you, and seriously, I have a lot of questions I want to ask you about that, but thank you for being you.
Thank you for having me. I'm
seriously
enjoying it.
Incredible.
So nice.
I gotta ask you about, obviously, some of the challenges I would say you might have faced, and knowing, we talked a little bit off air, and knowing, just hearing your old music and knowing what's coming up and knowing your vibe. How challenging was it to go through the steps just to release the things that maybe people want to hear in the beginning, or like certain things that want to happen just to get? How challenging was that part for you? Because I feel you have not hate, but you want to tell the people the real you, the real Alya.
Yeah, I feel like now looking back to the stuff that I was doing, I feel like it was like stuff that people wanted to hear, and like maybe the age group people thought that I should be aiming for, and all of that kind of stuff. But like looking back, I'm just like, that's not me. That's not the type of stuff that I sing or listen to. Like, it's not what I like.
When did you realize that, if I may ask? Like, when did you realize, or was it early on from the beginning?
It was early on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must be hard.
Yeah, but I feel like it was a learning curve, and I feel like the stuff that I'm doing now and the stuff that's coming out soon is a lot more me, and I enjoy listening to it. Like, I have it on repeat, and I'm like, oh, I love this song, but before it was not like that.
Oh man, that's really amazing. I want to see if I can get your lovely mother right here. Hello, Chloe.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks
Shout
for
out,
having us.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Because what you're doing and how you guys are supporting, your daughter, which a lot of people might take for granted, but it's beautiful, because I've seen my share of parents not. How proud are you of like Alya, and how she's able to get all these challenges and still be strong in a way?
I'm really, really proud of her, especially now. The more we go on the journey, the more proud I become. But I do also think I raised my daughter and my other daughter to be strong from an early age.
Shout out Layali in the building.
Yeah.
You're going to hear from her soon.
Independent, strong, polite, well-mannered.
Yes.
Down to earth,
no
matter what. And now she's getting to 18 next month. It's coming across in everything she does. She's got a hard work ethic. She works so hard, and she got a 3-star distinction in school, as well as like recording her songs, writing, working, gigging. And then,
and if I may add to that, she's hungry.
she's
And-
hungry.
Yeah, I love that.
It's all she wants, and
Yeah.
it is all she ever wanted since like
Ya Allah.
2-3 years old. This is all she's ever wanted.
That's
to do.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say, I just wanted to, have you on for
Thank
a little
you
bit
so
to say
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank
and give
you.
you
Thanks.
salute.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you.
That was nice. I mean, if this is how they are on the radio, I mean, you can just, but God bless you.
Best friends.
Alya, when you look back at this time that we talked about, did you always know you're gonna kind of overcome that? Like, was it always in your heart? Like,
Yeah.
did you have that feeling?
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
You understand me?
100%. I feel like every single time I released a song and I felt like it wasn't really like my vibe, I just like it would be like, oh, I'd listen to it, and in the beginning I feel like it was me kind of trying to force myself to enjoy the music that I was making,
Oh,
but
wow.
I wasn't enjoying it. So I feel like now I finally like moved towards. I feel like every song I was like, no, I'm gonna move more towards what I want. I'm gonna move more towards
How
what I want.
liberating is that?
Yeah, and now I feel like finally, like actually, a few months ago I went to TAC and I went to the studio and it was a song that I'd written and
Nice.
I did not like it
Okay.
at all, and I was singing it and he knew that I didn't like it and I knew I didn't like it, and then we just looked at each other and he was like, you don't even like this song.
Put
And
it
I
on the
said-
shelf, man.
I said, I know, just delete the thing. We're just going to make a whole new thing and I just want to do what I want to do. And that's from the point where I started making the new music that's coming out soon, where I actually enjoyed making the music and enjoyed being in the studio and like the vibe was good.
Well, this is incredible. I'm really astonished, like with the level of maturity that you have. I gotta ask you a question. I'm sure you asked this question a lot of times, but how difficult was it, obviously, to sustain this, work, study, music life? How challenging was it for you? Because you love music, like your mom
Yeah.
said, you love it. I can see it in your eyes. You're so hungry. You're so passionate. Fire is coming out. Really serious. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
How challenging was it?
It was,
If any.
It was very challenging. I feel like there was a lot of pressure on me from every single angle. Like, I feel like there's pressure from people like, you need to release music, you need to do this, you need to post on social media, you need to do more content. And then at the same time, me trying to finish school and like wanting to finish school and like be able to go and like do my own thing. And I actually did at a point leave school for like a year.
Okay.
And like left because school's just it's not for me. I just don't enjoy school.
Got you.
And I left and then kind of like worked on my music and then ended up something like coming along that I was really interested in doing. It was actually my A levels, but like under a performing arts school from London.
Wow. What's it called?
It's called Erdang.
Nice.
And it was an amazing experience, and I feel like the people and the teachers there like made me grow so much more because I feel like they have so much experience, and I
course.
feel like they gave me so much of that.
At that point when you were there, when you obviously live here, how did you compare both kind of scenes together? Like, and was it like an eye-opening experience, obviously, at that point?
Yeah, well, actually, the A levels were here, which was great. It was
nice.
in Dubai, so
Okay.
they like brought it over to here. But it kind of just was like an eye opener for me because I feel like I feel like Dubai and like the UAE are like getting into the music scene, but I feel like they're still starting up, and like they're from a big scene in London,
Yeah.
like West End, all of
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah,
stuff, and they've
yeah,
had
yeah.
so much more experience
Yes.
with all of that kind of stuff. So I feel like they really passed along a lot of great information to me that like made me want to go to London and like pursue more
Oh,
there.
wow. Wow,
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I mean, just to put you on the spot right now, who's your kind of favorite artist coming out of London right now?
I love Georgia Smith.
Oh, wow.
Georgia Smith, I love her. She's just amazing. Who's like an underrated one? Actually, I love Georgia Smith, but I'm gonna like shout out some of the people that like my mum grew up with when she was young. Like, what's his name? Joker Star.
Oh,
He's a
wow.
rapper. He's amazing.
Yeah.
And Gilly One, because they're two amazing rappers that are like great and should be known way more than they are.
Yo, that's really amazing. I mean, part of the inspirations is where you talk about is the Aretha Franklin's, the Beyonces. I've heard you say one time Tupac, which is really.
Oh, Tupac.
What's your favorite Tupac record?
What's the really mental one? What's it called? It's the one that it's the I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where he's really, really angry on it after he got like shot 3 times.
Was it?
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, right now we're both on the spot.
Yeah.
Not changes.
No.
I know what you want.
Yeah. I just love
That's
Tupac.
amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I love the one where he's really angry.
No, okay.
And I love changes as well.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Man, oh, man. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are with Alya, who's an Emirati, British singer-songwriter. We want to play one more record for you and choose a record out of your discography to play.
Let's play Love War.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I like that record a lot. I don't know why. I connected with that record. When it dropped, I remember hearing it as like, I really liked it. So we're gonna play Love War by Alya. Keep it locked, do not go anywhere. This is Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a vibe.
Catch a vibe with Big Hass. Only on Pulse 95.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Pulse 95 Radio. Catch a vibe. Our 13th episode. And man, oh man, you know, sometimes you do these episodes and you don't want the show to end. Seriously, it's just I've been inspired by somebody who's young and hungry and kind of reminding me why I do what I do. I've been doing this since 2007. Seeing a lot of people, seeing a lot of artists, and for me, one of the things that inspires me is their passion and the hunger. And Alya, you got it. God bless you. So we spoke about obviously your beginnings, how you like to write, and all these things. In terms of production, what attracts you in a beat, and what's the writing process like? But how do you listen to the beat first and then the writing comes in next? How does that go with you?
So I work with Tak right now.
Shout out Tak.
Love Tak. Tak is so talented. He always helps me out in the studio. We go through a lot of stress with each other.
I just want to say, people are watching the video and right now. You have your lovely sister appearing, Layali, which
yes,
we gotta get her. We gotta get her on. But Tak is incredibly talented.
Tak is amazing, and I kind of just like go to the studio. We'll like listen to some beats that he may have, or we'll look at beats that he knows that people have made, and then we'll go through them, and then whatever I feel like connected to, or like the vibe's good, or like I just think like I can hear myself singing on it, I'll be like, okay, yeah, like I like that, and then I'll take it away. And
so
then
it's
I'll
like beat first, lyrics later.
Then I'll write.
Okay. The writing process, is it like on a, when I say process, like technically, is it on pen and paper or iPhone, or how does that like, or
it depends where I am. Like sometimes it will be on notes. If I've got a pen and paper, then I'll quickly write it down. Or sometimes I'll be in like bed listening, so then I'll quickly get my laptop and then I'll put like the photo booth on the laptop and then quickly record it whilst I've got the music playing.
Yeah, that's amazing. I want to talk about obviously some of the new things that you have on. It is a very exciting chapter of your life right now. Knowing everything that we've discussed in this interview, and how you feel about the stuff that you put out, how exciting, nervous, and how challenging maybe. What can people expect from the new things? You're going to be performing something for us in a bit, but what is the new chapter of Alya? What can we expect?
I feel like when I started off in the industry, I feel like I was very young. I was only like 14, 15.
Correct.
And I'm turning 18 soon, and I feel like I've developed and gotten like, I'm like older now, and I want to be doing stuff that like I love. And so it's going to be a lot more R&B, neo soul, and like just an older, more grown-up vibe that everyone can connect with.
But see, this is where I think it's lethal, because you felt that way from before. Yeah. This is where it's not like, you've evolved to think that way. Yeah. From the age of 14, you felt that way. It's like you're, oh my God. And I feel this is, I think, what's going to separate you from many that I, personally know. The fact that you've always known, and I think you wanted to do it, I don't know, maybe the hard way. I don't know exactly. God gave you this path, and you're in the process of it. So, that's incredible. Can I put you on the spot again and see what is like you've sent me like a beat from the new things. What is this? What are we about to hear right now?
So this new song is like very neo soul. It's very what I love.
Okay.
Like this is what I love, the music that I listen to. It's like very Amy Winehouse vibes. I love Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
She's such an
peace.
inspiration. Yeah. And it's just it's a vibe. It's chill.
Does it have a name? Not yet. We can't say the name. No pressure. No name yet.
Yeah, no. Actually, I haven't decided on a name yet, but it probably most likely will be called She Knows, but we'll see. Nice. It might change.
And this is going to drop obviously next month.
On my birthday, 16th of August.
16th of August.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, man. Oh man. Let's see. We're gonna try to put the beat on, and obviously this is one of the new ones, and just bear in mind and put in mind while you listen to this that this is a journey of a young human who's discovering herself and finding herself, And this is how, obviously, you've heard her records that we played. And now get ready for a big, I would say, shock. And in terms of like, you go like shock and evolution. And this is what I love about doing this, like seeing the evolution of somebody. We talked in the beginning about Abri seeing you when you were really young and how you evolved. You know, I'm sure he has incredible stories about that. And that for me, I take like, never take for granted. All right. So here you go. This is
Let's
Alya.
go.
Yeah. Take it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
She knows I'm better than she could ever be.
Oh, wow.
Hey, lipstick on a sweater. Girl, you're blind or whatever. The signs are looking back at you. Are you a fool? Trying to help you out. Dealt with this round about a year ago. He's still messing with them. Uh-oh. Do you reciprocate the situation I know you're facing? He make you feel like you need to chase him, but don't know. You don't need no man to take control. You don't need any man to make you whole. She knows I'm better than she could ever be.
Oh.
His mind changed like the weather. Girl, I know the lying got you fed up. The signs are looking back at you, and you still acting like a fool. Oh, he thinks it's a game, I don't. He can play that stuff on his ones. I'm not faced cause he made his bed. He can lay in it all he wants. He was sleeping on me too long. I had to wake him up, it can't be waiting on him. Had to face the truth, I left the boy asleep cause he was dreaming about another woman.
Oh, what? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is, oh man, wow, just wow. Is this going to be called She Knows?
Yeah.
I just want to say that, in when you're doing that record, oh man, again, I felt the hunger. I felt like the evolution that you were talking about. But you know what I felt?
What?
I felt that you're happy.
Yeah.
This is what I felt. I connected with that. You're genuinely happy while you're singing. You're like, it's you.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's wow. It's beautiful. Well, I don't know what to say. Let's see if we can get Layali on. Okay, Layali, I'm gonna put the camera on you. 1 second. We're gonna do that. Layali, this is obviously 1 second. Right here. Layali, can we say hi to everybody?
Hi.
No, in the microphone.
Yeah, in a microphone. Layali,
Hi, everybody.
how are you?
How are you?
I'm great. That's a question with a question. You're a radio host right now. Layali, how old are you?
I'm 5.
You're 5. And do you listen to Alya's songs?
Yeah.
Do you dance on them?
Yeah.
Now, is there a possibility you can dance right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Show me a dance move. Like a chair dance move. That's happening.
Yeah.
But God bless her. God bless her. Alya, thank you so much for being who you are. And Layali, you're incredible. I want you to say hi to everybody listening right now. Just say hi, everybody.
Say hi,
Hi, everybody.
God bless her. This was, of course, obviously, Layali, who is Alya's, sister. Alya, I want to say thank you again for coming through. If you have any last words you'd like to say, Alya, please go ahead. And obviously, people can expect this record, next month on your birthday. What is Alya's dream? What's the ultimate dream right here?
I feel like the ultimate dream is to obviously be international and show off the middle, like what talent is in the UAE and the Middle East to the world, because I feel like we're sometimes underrated, but they're wrong in doing that, because there's some crazy talent here and it needs to be seen, and
Fact.
I'm going to show that. So
Love that. See, the hunger again. Your mom is with us. What do you tell your parents at this point, like live or radio? What would you like to tell them?
Thanks so much for all the support and helping me all the time with everything, and all the arguments about posting on Instagram and all of the craziness, and always just helping me produce all these music videos and doing all of this crazy stuff, and just helping me on my journey to the top.
Oh, wow. Got me emotional a little bit right there. I think my last question to you is, it's a heavy one, but we'll end on that.
Okay.
As doing what you've done and everything that you went through, in terms of that, that you've been through the music business, you've signed a couple of deals here and there, you've done that, you tried this, you tried a lot of things at this young age. Do you ever get scared about falling out of love with this, or never?
No, I don't think I do ever. That's never even like
Cross
crossed
your
my
mind.
mind ever. I feel like when I was younger, it was like such a privilege to be able to like sing and be able to be at all of these amazing performances and stuff. And there was a lot of people that were a lot more privileged, that could be able to go to dance lessons and could be able to go into singing lessons and all of that kind of stuff. But it was all very like natural to me, and I feel like I taught myself how to dance, like just watching Beyonce videos and copying Michael Jackson and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's been like a very natural growth for me of like loving music and loving what I do. So I feel like it's only just going to grow more and be something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
It's like you got an amazing mind on your shoulder. That's all I can say. One time I saw you perform, and I was wondering, how do you keep that, balance between, the dancing and then the singing? And of course, I love what you said about you grow in it, and this is who you are. It's always going to be incorporated. But do you think in the new Alya, is that also going to be incorporated?
Yeah, I feel like from the beginning when I started performing, I was really like I wanted to like be the best, but I feel like I've grown into that. Like I was a bit like more reserved. I felt like I couldn't talk to the crowd. I felt like I couldn't dance, and there was like a certain way that had to be. But like now, like my more recent performances, I've been so much more comfortable on stage, loving it, like dancing if I feel like that's right.
But
and
that's
talking.
the process.
Yeah.
You can't skip the process.
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, said like it's all about, it's a marathon. Like, right? So it's about the journey. Even if you reach your destination, you're going to remember the journey most.
Yeah.
So Alya, thank you so much. It feels like I can't end this. Like it's, I just can't end it. But obviously we have a time. I'm going to put you on the spot again.
Okay.
And ask you to give me a song by one of your favorite artists, anyone to play right here to end it. Any record. You can check your phone.
Where's my phone?
Anything that you want. And obviously, you guys, you can, if you're just tuning in and miss this, you can catch it on podcasts, on Spotify, and Rami, Apple. The whole thing will be on YouTube. I just like doing this to my artists, putting them on the spot. But see, Alya came prepared.
Okay.
She came with her phone.
Actually, no, I know what I want you to play.
What?
What am I going to say?
Wait 1 second.
No,
Monitor's talking. I got a microphone right here.
No, I'm going to, I want to play...
Which record? Like, so you're the radio host right now. You have your own radio show, Alya. It's called Afternoons with Alya.
You know what? Let's show love to Tak's new track. Let's play Popstar by Tak.
Okay. Oh, look. I love that. I love that. Shout out to Tak. Okay. Your song is going to play right now, and it's all up to, because of Alya. This is amazing. We're going to hear that. Of course, Tak is one of the incredible artists and producers that we have.
Insane.
Sound engineer as well. Incredible guy.
He does it all.
He does it all. Alya, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I've enjoyed it so much.
Where can people follow you real quick?
Alya, ALYA.sings with an SZ at the end.
Love that.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Peace and love to everybody. We're going to finish with Tak. Beats and Tune tomorrow with a new guest, new vibe, new energy. And I'm inspired. I feel like energetic right now. So we're going to end with this. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Salam.